Welcome to Listen and Learn, where learning English is simple and effective. Today's topic is something we all experience, but few people really understand: being alone. In today's world, we're surrounded by noise. Messages, notifications, people, news, everything is moving fast. But when everything gets quiet, many of us feel strange. We don't always know what to do when we're alone. Some people even think being alone means being lonely. But that's not true. Being alone can be one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Being lonely means feeling empty, disconnected, unwanted. But being alone means choosing to spend time with yourself, and that's strength. When you're always around others, you're reacting to them, their opinions, emotions, energy. But when you're alone, you meet yourself again. You listen to your own thoughts. You understand what you really feel, what you really want. Alone time is not silence. It's self-connection. It's the moment you stop listening to the world and start listening to your soul. In life, we spend so much time learning about others, how they think, what they like, what they need. But how often do you ask yourself the same questions? When you spend time alone, you learn your real interests. You stop pretending. You discover what truly makes you happy, not what others expect from you. Some of the most creative people in history loved solitude. Writers, artists, scientists, they found their best ideas when they were alone. Because silence gives space for thoughts to grow. When your mind is quiet, you can finally hear your ideas whispering. Spending time alone doesn't have to mean sitting in silence. You can walk in nature, write, listen to music, draw, or simply enjoy a coffee with no phone. The point is to be present, to enjoy your own company. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. Your brain will say, "This feels strange." But that's because we're not used to it. We live in a world where being busy means being important. But true peace comes when you're okay with stillness. Start small. Take 10 minutes every day. No phone, no music, no distraction. Just you. Sit quietly, breathe, and observe. You'll be surprised how strong you feel after. When you learn to enjoy being alone, you become unstoppable. You stop depending on others for happiness. You stop chasing people who don't value you. You stop fearing silence. You start creating, thinking, and choosing with clarity. You begin to see who you really are, not who you pretend to be. Being comfortable with yourself is the foundation of confidence, because confidence doesn't come from others saying you're great. It comes from you saying, "I'm enough." When you like your own company, relationships become better too. You don't need people, you choose them, and that's a huge difference. Of course, we're social beings. We need friends, family, love, laughter. But like every good thing, connection needs balance. You can only give love when your heart is full. You can only share peace when you already have it inside. That's why solitude is not selfish. It's necessary. If you spend time alone to understand yourself, you'll bring better energy to others. You'll become calmer, wiser, and kinder. Not only to others, but to yourself too. So, next time you feel lonely, remember this. Maybe the universe isn't punishing you. Maybe it's giving you a chance to meet yourself again. Don't run from silence. Sit with it. Talk to your thoughts. Listen to your heart. Because that quiet voice inside you, that's who you really are. And when you learn to love that voice, you'll never feel truly alone again. Thank you for listening to Listen and Learn. Subscribe for more calm, clear, and meaningful English practice every day.